Hey guys, Drew here with Misfit Squad Airsoft Team. I am hijacking MAKO-TV for this segment. I'm here with Alex from PTS. This segment is called What's New. So Alex, I'm going to shoot it over to you. Just give us a rundown of what's new.
What's new? There's a lot new, dude. Okay, so let's start off with this. Everyone knows that with the PTS line, we have the gas blowback Mega Arms MKM. We have a nice looking black one that we put some accessories on, but we also have this one that we Cerakoted for our own personal edification. But new for 2015, we have a shorty one, and we're pretty excited about this. This comes with some of our new polymer furniture, which I'll tell you more about. But in the meantime, just what you need to know is the fact that it comes with a shorter rail, shorter barrel, and it's going to be a really strong seller. Now, moving along, I'm excited about that one, but there's other ones I'm excited about too. Just get this going there. Awesome. Alright, so we have the Centurion Arms Gas Blowback LM4. Alright, so with the Gas Blowback LM4, it's essentially the same system as the MKM that we have from before. The difference is that we have a different receiver. This is a one-piece standard style upper receiver, and also we have a billet lower receiver. Now, one thing that people were talking about with the original Magpul LM4s that we had out, as well as also the KWA LM4s that they had out, was there was a multiple piece upper receiver. This is now one piece upper receiver, so you have a really strong upper Picatinny rail. So if you have optics on there, it's not going to rock off, it's going to stay really solid. And also the lower receiver is very, very similar to our Magpul one that we had before. However, it's sanitized of all those markings, obviously. It's got some details that have been changed slightly, and it looks like a really nice gun. I think it's going to be really popular because it's a much more conventional rifle. The other cool thing about this is that being a regular one-piece upper receiver, a standard-looking upper receiver, you can put any rail on this one. This one's coming with the Centurion Arms CMR. It's a 12-inch rail with a 14.5-inch barrel. Looks really badass. It feels even better. And it's going to be coming out, actually, a lot of people have been asking us what the price point would be. The Mega Arms MKM have always been about $470. I believe the shorter one will probably be about the same amount of cost because the amount of machining involved is still very high. With the Centurion Arms guns, they're going to be a lot lower. I believe they will not pass $400 at retail. I believe they were talking about $370 to $380 for retail, which is pretty competitively priced. So we have the CMR, Centurion Arms Gas Blowback Rifle, and then we also have a C4 Centurion Arms rifle. Now with the Centurion Arms C4 rifle, this one actually came to us with a slightly different setup than what will come out at production. At production, it will be a 10-inch rail. This is a 7. It'll come out with a 10-inch rail with a 10.5-inch barrel. Basically like a Mark 18 style gun. So it'll be still an SBR, but it'll be a pretty badass looking SBR to say. All right. Now, while I have you here, I'll tell you about some of the new accessories we have coming out from the polymer line. Earlier last year in 2014, we had the EPM, the Enhanced Polymer Magazine. That was for the AEG series. We also have EPMs coming out for the gas blowback series, which is still cross-compatible with our previous LM4 guns, and it's still very, very cool and polymer. Expanding upon the Enhanced Polymer series, the EP series, we also have an EP series grip, 2 styles of grip, and they'll be available first for both gas blowback and also for AEGs. The main difference between the two grips are basically the angle of the grip. To show you a difference, actually, let me just start off with the more conventional grip first. This is a more conventional grip angle. It's more of an A2 angle grip. It's got a beaver tail on the back, and basically when you're using it in it feels like a very conventional grip angle. It's got great texturing on the sides, and as well as front and rear. For people who want a more conventional grip angle, this would be really good for them. There's also been a lot more of a push towards having a more vertical grip angle on the pistol grip. And that's where we designed this one. This is a more vertical grip angle. The really interesting thing about it is it doesn't look a whole lot different from the other one, and a lot of the more vertical grip angles look a little odd to us, well, to me in general. But the reason why this is pretty cool is because we brought the heel of the back of the back of the grip up, and so what happens is it looks like a more conventional grip angle. However, it's more vertical. So when you have your stock all the way collapsed in, or you're running plates, and you have it pretty much up close, it's not torquing your wrist. You can get really aggressive on the gun and still keep it very close into yourself. So this is the EPG-C. So that would be the EPG regular, so we just call it EPG. And then we have the EPG-C, the C for compact. Actually, while I have this gun in hand, very handily, we also have a new vertical foregrip. We call this the EPF. A lot of EP letters, as you can see. We like our acronyms.
I can see that.
Yeah. So the EPF vertical foregrip. So the F stands for foregrip. So enhanced polymer foregrip. This is the compact version. We have a longer version, which I'll show you in a second. The reason why this is very cool is because we really looked at the ergonomics of this particular grip. It blends in really nicely with a Picatinny rail. So a lot of people like the basically what they call a brake grip type of hold on the gun. So you can basically be partially on the rail, partially on the grip, and you can still take it in and get a really nice tuck into your shoulder and feel like you have enough purchase. And also when you're just chilling, you have enough grip there to be able to kind of just chill. So it's a pretty cool grip. Actually, while we're here, make sure I don't destroy everything. Let me step over here real quick. This is an AEG. And it's got the EPG regular on this, so it's just the EPG. But the cool thing is we got the longer grip on this one. Now, this was actually the first one we developed for the foregrips. And the reason why we were so passionate about this one is because a lot of guns are front wired. And when you have a front wired gun, you have a PEC unit on the top typically, and sometimes they're kind of weirdly sized and everything. And a lot of players are complaining, is like, dude, I just don't like front wired guns. Even our ERGs that we came out, the first generation ERGs, they were the MAKO ones, they were all front wired. So a lot of guys were trying to figure out how to install rails on the front. What we said was, let's develop a foregrip. A lot of foregrips that had held batteries were kind of ugly. Yeah. This is basically the same sort of length as a nice armament vertical foregrip. However, it's the same style as the compact one you just saw. And the cool thing is, it has a hole at the back and an open void inside. So you can actually run the wire out of the gun and into the back of the grip and into the grip itself. In this one particular, we have a 11.1 LiPo 1600 milliamp battery. For most players, myself included, that's enough for a full day's worth of gaming. And you can just simply pop the bottom of the trapdoor off, and from there you can pretty much get to the battery. You can pull it out, unplug it, do whatever you need, swap it out. But it feels really, really nice and natural. Let me lock that up in there. It feels really nice. You can pull it into your body, and the cool thing about it is functional.
Very neat. All right, guys. PTS has definitely come out with a game changer here. So, what would be like the retail for this?
That's a really good question. Really cool thing about the EP series is we developed this in-house, and because we developed this in-house, we didn't have to pay any royalties. We're doing it all on our own. We basically got some SF dues, some high-speed dues, some competition dues. We basically designed this all within the US. And then we were like, let's figure out a way to make a really cool airsoft product that is functional and works well. And so we developed it, and because it's all polymer, we should be able to keep the prices pretty low down. I don't have a price right now, but I do know that they're intending to release this Q1. We're in Q1 right now. Q1's kind of a stretch of the year, but I hope to have it at least out by the end of Q1.
All right, guys, mark your calendars and watch out for the Facebook and all the suppliers. So contact your local PTS dealer and keep asking about these. Let's kind of get a fire under them.
All right, guys.
Hey guys, Drew here with Misfit Squad Airsoft Team again. I'm here again with Alex, and for all you ACR Masada guys, he's got something special for you. All right, go ahead, Alex.
All right. So Drew, we've been talking about the gas blowback Masada for a while, and I can tell you definitively, and I know it's probably going to burn me if I'm wrong, but it is coming out. It is imminent release. It is in production.